Where did I fucking put that? You know what? I'm just gonna grab it again. But there are some things to go over here.
Oh no. Things.
As requirement of, just sort of conversation, have a thing before game so that we set our expectations and kind of have a little ground rule of what we're looking for, right?
That's why they do so fucking big. Just to make themselves big, they have to compensate.
Let's get down to business.
Excuse me. All right. So, on the first thing here, right? So, go around the table, as it were. Whoever speaks first, so be it. For those that, well, I mean, it's regardless of like, have you played or not before, but like, out of the most things that come out of TTRPGs, they're usually in a few categories, like combat, and there's exploration, there's puzzles, and of course, there's roleplay. Right? So, going around, what are people's top sort of things that you're looking for?
I'll start.
Okay.
Puzzles. I'm one of the weirdos who likes doing puzzle quests. Like,
I mean, puzzles are good.
You're fucking playing Animal Crossing at the moment.
Goat.
We don't judge the Animal Crossing.
Well, it's not like it takes any sort of like focus.
The point is the principle.
The principle is that I want to play Animal Crossing.
But
on a shag is about.
Anyways, next one. Don't all rush at once. It's fine.
Well, the next one on the list is
I like combat. I also like exploration and whatnot. I like anything.
You're not doing this in character.
No, this is me asking you.
Oh, okay. Wait, what were you asking?
Oh, dear.
Right. Answering, make that tally go up again, right? So, out of like the four like principal things that you get in a TTRPG: combat, exploration, puzzles, and roleplay. What are you looking for the most?
Oh. Oh, was that
the like O of understanding and that dead silence cannot be beat? I swear. I have no idea what you're talking about. And we've already broken the shark. All right, good job.
This is gonna make for some great hashtag content. 6 idiots trying to play D&D.
Well,
That's how it goes.
Me, that's just like, I'll let the new folk.
Oh yes, you're very wonderful. We all acknowledge your proficiency.
What about you, Angel, as somebody that's more experienced around the scene?
Yeah,
What's your preference?
Come on, tell us. Oh, wise and great one.
Oh, all right, don't be poking hornets' nests.
Well, especially as I'm your healer. I am happy with exploration, combat, and roleplay.
All right, Noada.
Because I am cringe. Roleplay first of all, expedition, then more roleplay, and little.
Yeah, I see. For fuck's sake.
Right. So roleplay, exploration, roleplay.
And some combat.
And some combat. Okay.
Combat? Oh my.
Well, I mean, there's that too, but that's a different
Puzzles.
sort of...
They're puzzles. Puzzles are fun.
Yeah.
We'll let the goats solve the puzzles.
I mean, here's the thing about it, right? The amount of like D&D parties that have been foiled by a second grader level puzzle. Boy, howdy.
One of those. I'll be one of those. I'm not going to lie.
It's one of those things that you're just like, you take them out of the game and they're just like, oh no, fine, that's easy. But you put them in game, they're like, I have no fucking clue. What the fuck is this rocket science here?
I can't go
Puzzle in question is just name the color.
Basically. What is your favorite color? Blue. No, wait, yellow.
Wait, can I not do a custom deity?
Does it not let you put it in?
Darity.
Oh no, it
Deity.
doesn't. That's okay. You can just put it under your notes section, under the biography.
But I don't want to do that.
Well, tough. You're needing to work around the Foundation's limitations.
I mean, here's the thing. I can make a deity entry for you to put in later, but like that's gonna take me a little bit of time, and we're doing this right now. So,
Exactly.
but
Alright.
last but not least, Luda, what are you looking for as the one that's like the freshest to this?
No thoughts, do them all.
No thoughts to do them all. All right, we're gonna toss a puzzle at you right the fuck away, and we'll see how you feel.
Joke's on you, I played a fuck ton of Professor Layton, so go ahead, bitch boy.
Joke's on you, so did I, and you're in for it. So, all right. So on to that. A little bit more on the other side of it. So let's see here. I got that put down. We already have that. Right. So expectations for more on the idea of like cancellation, because we already got time slot. Rescheduling is not really like a huge priority, but there is differences in groups between how many players missing, or if anybody's missing at all for canceling a game. What are people's thoughts?
My
Play
other
on.
D&D group doesn't go if anyone's missing, but there's only like 3 people playing besides like as player characters, so
Mhm.
so
No,
it's a
that's
lot
fair.
more
For
clear.
my last D&D group, generally was if one was missing, then no. But it also is dependent on the scene or what we last ended on. If it's like just general RP, we can be like, well, my character just was doing their own little thing, and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same with my group. It was like that. It'd generally be.
the next session they one of the characters explained to our character what the fuck happened.
Yeah, same with mine. So
Yeah,
if there's like
it's
a law reason, like they're missing
Mhm.
sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna say 9 times out of 10, like so. I usually, if one person's missing, usually we won't have that session. But I've been in plenty of games too where people are just like, no, it's fine, just have me as a cardboard cutout during the thing. Like, no major decisions. I know how to run people in combat, like just like that, right? You just have your little cardboard standee that follows you around. Yeah. No other thoughts?
Here.
If you had thoughts in the first place.
Wait, what was the question? All right.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's
Listen,
okay.
listen. I am currently conjugating verbs. All right.
Oh my. Conjugation.
God.
Whoa.
Oh.
Anyways, no.
I'm having to like. I'm like trying to figure out how to do the pluperfect like future for verb endings, because verbs, like, I've decided there's going to be no gender in this language because of fucking course there's no gender. So instead of having gendered verb endings, I'm just using them to indicate tense.
I mean, you could just
So,
look
like,
at like
English?
I mean, the way that you kind of already have it structured already, I would already look at like a bunch of native languages like Cherokee.
Yeah. Well, I
Right.
don't want to take too much from that because I don't want to be like cringe.
Too
You're
late.
already cringe. You're already cringe.
Okay, but cringe. Okay, I pretend to be I pretend to be a fucking trans
She tries to pretend something that she isn't.
on the internet. That's good cringe. Bad cringe is like me co-opting native languages.
Nuance. Is there something you can temporarily use?
Why don't you the native language of English?
Ain't nothing native about English.
Native to one place.
No, because literally it's based off of like 3 different ground languages from there.
Listen here, you little shit. That's
Oh,
not fun.
anyways,
English.
Anyways, can we continue before
Yeah,
I
so-
start doing
Jingle
jingles?
jingle.
What was
the
the question?
the question, Noada, was on the basis of if a player is missing, do you want to cancel a game, use a
Oh, fuck
cardboard
no, fuck no.
standee?
Fuck 'em.
Wow.
All right, that's a strong stance.
Wow. No.
Yeah, if your ass can't be here, you're a fucking dickhead. Be here or be square.
What happens if they're not
all right.
immediately available?
Somebody is taking the fucking authoritarian approach to D&D.
Wow.
What?
Noted. If you
I am
ask
be
us to
fucking
hold
there.
out for you, we'll be like, nah, fuck you. You can't be here.
No, I
Uh,
wouldn't ask you
I
that because
mean-
I'm not a cunt.
It's not like all of us are going to be, almost all of us are going to be in Scotia at the same time and could technically do a D&D night.
we
Well, Wembley won't be there.
very much could, except I was gonna say, unfortunately,
Yes,
we have to
Wembley.
go.
Wait, who wouldn't be there?
You.
You.
No, but like why? Sorry, I said.
Go see
Oh,
Con.
well, okay. So the trick
Stop
is
reading
putting
Dr.
you in.
Housebury.
We put you in
wish
a
I
duffel
could.
bag, right?
I don't.
You
I
fold
can't. I
you.
can't. I don't have a passport. I can't go to.
Oh, that's why you're in the duffel bag, right? Passports aren't required for duffel bags.
Goat, this is the universe telling you to get a passport.
I know, but like, I have to like do things.
Imagine doing things.
Imagine
Hey,
doing
All
things.
right.
crazy.
Imagine getting a passport and being able to come see me.
But beyond that, though,
But like, I'd still have to do things.
Anyway,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Give me a
So,
jingle.
Luna, what is your thoughts?
I don't mind if more than like two people are like not there. I should say we postpone it. That way, not
Okay.
everyone. Because if it's one
So if
person,
it's one person,
we can catch
cardboard
them up.
Yeah.
Like as long as they're not like progressing anything important. That is.
Yeah, like I said, the cardboard cutout rule is basically like, hey, they're a standee, like they'll be in combat because I know how to run characters, but like any important decisions or RP stuff, no, you're talking to a cardboard cutout, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, we'll do that for one. If it's two or more, then obviously quit from there. Yeah. All right.
My nickname in high school was cardboard cutout.
What?
Why?
Why? I don't know. Because
Just
I
'cause?
wasn't there.
Oh, damn.
Damn. No, it's because
Yeah.
of COVID. Well, I wasn't there because of COVID.
Okay.
Cough, cough.
Oh yeah, I've got you that young.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I'm a fucking baby. Give me
Ah,
please.
the poor child. The child. Oh no.
I want juice.
Oh my gosh. So all right, we already covered all of that stuff because we did that little world creation stuff, so we don't have to worry about that.
Why am I? Well, question: Why do I have more? Why do I have more health than Angel?
Partially due to your class and partially due to your race.
That's racist.
That's just how it be.
and plus, I'm a backliner. I'm not in the front line of combat.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have the most health, but I don't have the most armor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unfortunately, I was gonna say, Angel still got you beat on armor there, Luna. So
Yeah, but there's two of me, so I win.
there's,
What?
you do know you share a HP pool with your summon, right?
Fair.
I did make that very clear to you, right?
Just means
So
I
yes,
need.
you're twice as able to get hit, but regardless.
But yes, I be gunslinger. I don't need to worry about such things.
Yeah, that's Lamb's problem.
Exactly. Until he starts feeling a healing potion be shot at him.
Yeah.
Anyway, need to jingle because
Yeah, jingle yourself.
right, back to the task at hand, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Okay. So we got that. So
Jingle.
looking over at right.
No,
Looking over at damn.
Hey,
Are you eating a cookie? What?
Eat that cookie.
cookie.
God, I wish I could eat a cookie right now.
Cookies are great.
Anyway,
Anyways, so yes, on that point though, yeah, oh there we go.
There we
So over at Foundry, on the left-hand side there, you probably see something that looks like a little safety hat, right? It says safety tools. There's a few different options there. They're pretty self-explanatory when you hover
Mhm.
over them, but
Mhm.
just keep that in mind of like anything that's sort of going on. Unfortunately, I feel like there almost needs a visual like jingle on there, but regardless, there are options on there. If some scene is getting a little too intense, you want to take like a little slow down break on it or whatever, plenty of options there. Yeah, just need to put that out so people are. Hello.
Mhm.
Um,
Just tap
yeah.
out, you know.
Yeah.
Tag someone else in.
exactly.
Right.
So yeah, that's the main things to do with that. And I think that is everything on my little checklist.
Oh, that fucking Markiplier intro always catches me off guard.
Jingle jingle. It's your favorite
Right.
part.
Anything else, our dear GM?
No, that is the main out of game stuff, just to make sure that we're all on the same page as like players, is that sort of like a social contract of, playing with other people. On to that point, now we get to address people's homework.
I need to put up the fucking file. Give me a sec.
Imagine having completed homework.
Yeah.
Yeah, dear.
So
What?
they were well ahead on their homework. They just didn't have the name down.
That's like doing your work and not putting your name on it.
Oh my gosh. Sore.
The amount of times the
That
teachers
happens a lot, right?
Yeah, teachers always used to be mean. Like, oh, you see the homework, but you did put your name on it. After I mark you 0. Fucking.
I mean, I was gonna say, because that was never a problem with fucking chicken scratch handwriting, but regardless of that point,
Leggy Von Cinders.
Lakey Von
Yes.
Cinders. You can guess. So, much to that point, we're basically gonna sort of go around the table, character to character here, and just sort of go over the information that you are basically wanting to share and understand for the sake of the other players, and how you are finding yourself today on this lovely little caravan that goes around the country. As a little explainer on that, basically, due to the rampant fucking capitalism on Capitalism Corner over there, it has been quite profitable. It's not, how to put it, it's not public transport in that like official government sense, but a train of wagoneers have found that, oh yeah, no, if we go to the places that like where the rivers can't all reach and just go around the island, it's pretty good for trade goods, merchants of all sorts, and also people that are just wanting to travel around in a group because power in numbers, as it were. Now granted, this isn't a cure-all solution, as opportunistic bandits being opportunistic bandits, as they are,
You
but
take the opportunity.
yeah, right. But it does deter them a little bit by the nature of, hey, there's a good number of people here, and majority of these caravans are usually headed by somebody in the what is colloquially known as like an adventurers guild type of thing. Crimson Spire and the sort of Federation, as it were, of course, has its standing army and its own sort of guard, as it were. But there are other solutions. There are smaller towns. There's even a whole fucking island that's not even part of the Federation. Granted, they kind of get their own shit sorted for the most part, but either way,
I
there
hear
are
they're really weird.
outliers. Yeah, there are outliers that aren't part of that Federation. So they need, plucky, opportunistic mercenary types that aren't bandits because they work for money instead of stealing money. That's the biggest difference. Mm-hmm. Even if it's difficult to tell. Oh, somebody drowned in the water. It's fine.
Jingle, jingle,
So, yeah.
jingle.
Yeah, to that point, going around, let's start with Kryle.
Of course, you were going to start with me.
Well, yes, because you're one of the other people with the most experience, so I got to start you off so that you can help ease everybody else in. Sorry, this is what you get for being good at what you're at.
Great. So you just want like the quick summary of why I'm joining the caravan.
Yeah, basically what you would be willing to share, brief sort of description of yourself, why you got into this, and why you're on the caravan. Yeah.
So, my character is a part of the. I remember all the. He's a part of the failed Wardens division, which are like your marksman slash healer division. And one day he has been tasked to see the kings and a certain creature that saluted. And he's been given a task to go out to gain experience in the wild and learn better alchemy skills and learn to be a better gunslinger. So when he comes back, he can train the next line of failed wardens. So, because they noticed in the last couple of attacks that have happened, Beastkin and all that, a lot of the marksmen are not to scratch. After he's given his task, he heads over to Lunthar, where the caravan normally goes to for collecting supplies and stuff like that.
The caravan does not want to make the full trip over to Eclipse Era.
So Kyle's sent off to Lunthar, and he spends a couple of days there. He gets his letter, which he might show when he gets comfortable, but for now he kind of keeps it as a memento. And when the caravan comes, he loads up the mithril and all the supplies and hops on himself, and he prepares to head off to the capital and see who he's going to team up with and start his big adventure.
Nice. Now, Cryo, would you be getting a ticket's not the right term, but it's the closest thing. Would you be getting a walking ticket or one of the wagon tickets?
Would be a wagon ticket because he would be needing to keep an eye on the supply as it's mithril.
Okay. I mean, yeah, no, that's completely understandable. So yes, no, they set you up. So like I said, it's a very long train of wagons and supply caravans, all just sort of following the same trail together. There is some people that are walking alongside their guards, or just some folk that are just, getting on the cheaper end, just doing a walking ticket, as it were. It's still collection in numbers, and that's the thing. At the end of the day, or come night, when everything sort of piles together, they usually end up doing these trains into sort of large circles. So everyone ends up breaking bread with one another, except for, those higher end clients usually keep to themselves for the most part. But sociable sorts being what they are, everybody breaks bread with each other.
For Kryle, for other characters, they would see him close to the if you were getting into the cart, he would be at the beginning with the gun resting on his shoulder.
Okay.
Looking outside.
Just staring at the window while appropriate fantasy emo music plays in the background as it gently rains against the pane.
But yes, that's where he will be if anyone does sit near him.
All right. So much to that point, not too, because that's the thing. Leaving Lunthar, as it were, most of these sort of caravans try to, if they're going to stop, they're primarily going to hopefully, start and stop at a town or a bigger city in the morning, so that easier time during the night, because who wants to camp out in the middle of the forest or the field if they don't have to, right? So shortly after being picked up at Lunthar and being let out from there after a long day's journey of staring out the window, holding onto your rifle, your car, as it were, wagon is relatively empty. Not too many people being picked up from Lunthar that is taking a wagon ticket, as it were, if they're going at all. Most people are pretty happy that the fact that Lunthar being the not a gate town directly, but that sort of opening into farther in.
When you see like the sun kind of gradually set, the more you look at the back of Luthar.
It does give a weird sort of a combination for anyone in the caravan, as like they're like, oh yeah, we're stopping here for the night, and then they get up at the appropriate time in the morning and it still sort of feels twilight near Lunthar, and it's like, no, we got this right, the magic says so. I'm like, okay, fine, no. But yeah, so not too far after leaving Lunthar, and it starts making that first break there. Like I said, the caravans come around into big circles, sort of getting these campings, as it were. When you are basically approached by, you don't know them directly, but you can clearly tell like they have some sort of position of import in the general like caravan structure. And we have a thing here. Where's my journal? There we go. We go and let me fuck you, Foundry. And there we go. Double click is your friend. You see this individual.
Okay.
They sort of go around. They've been checking, with the different caravans, checking with the people posted up as guards, going around, but also checking in with the people. And as a person, I mean, you certainly not the like stand out the most, but with that rifle, you do stand out to anyone that's knowing what they need to look for. But they do approach you as you sort of, send down with your pot of stew, a little bit of bread, all that sort of business. And he comes by and he's like, well, easy trip. Everything to your liking?
Yeah, just not used to constant day.
No, I mean, I suppose where you came from, that's not the most common thing for you, but for the rest of us, I suppose it's how we live our lives, right?
I know. I don't know how you managed to survive out Nocturnus's wings.
Well, we do the best that we can. It makes you a little bit harder, I suppose, not having to rely on, all powerful and whatnot. Yeah?
Yeah.
I suppose, or at the very least, I hope that means that rifle is more than just for show then, yeah?
Yeah, I'm very well trained with it. It's part of my training.
Good. Though, of course, no obligation by any means. Though if things were less than favorable, I'm sure you wouldn't mind if any of the guards look to you for support by any means.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. As I show my right arm, as there's this patch on it that has like a white cross with 2 crossed dragons over it. I am a part of the medical team.
Ah, excellent. Well, yeah, I was gonna say, if things get rough a little bit, whatnot, can't go wrong with a healer of all sorts. Though I can't say I've seen too many healers with a rifle quite as yours, but I trust your skill then, if you say so.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, and sort of gives you a nod, pats you on the shoulder, and goes about on his way. Carrying down the line, checking in on people, checking in on the guards, as it were. But for the most part, you're basically left to your own devices for the rest of the night.
Oh.
But carrying on from there, travel's slow. It's a big caravan. Everything's being checked on, but that's kind of the reason why people do it too, because it's like that scenic type of thing. I know trains are more important in other countries outside the US, but it's considered the like slow scenic thing in the US, and that is like the best equivalent here. People don't take the Amtrak if they have the car and wanting to get somewhere fast. Well, unless they don't want to wear on their car, I suppose, but it's one of those things. Anyways, so it's slow, it's scenic, it takes time. But on to that point of things that take time, we have our next passenger, Leggy von Cinders. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Could that not be his name, please?
I can't change it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you can.
Give me a second.
Leggy von Cinders. Jesus Christ.
His name.
Why you throwing shade, huh? You know I'm gonna have to ask you questions on the proper pronunciation.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm still working on that myself.
All right, well, fair enough. So long as you're fine with it. And so as we wait for our latest passenger to be like adjusting the "Hi, my name is" sticker, rubbing it off a little bit, and we're just readjusting
Well,
it.
The crowd's just like,
that.
do your thing.
Tommy von Cinders. Ooh. All right.
I think that's almost worse.
No. We're committed now.
We changed. He was it.
Yeah, we're committed now. So, Tommy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, awakened animal, main wolf, because why not? So the person is very kind, caring, but they're very quick to put themselves in danger to protect someone else.
Mm-hmm.
They like long walks on the beach, but he hasn't actually been to a beach, he just knows they're really nice.
Just looked at a picture book of a beach and you're just like, damn, I'd really love to walk on that.
I would like to stretch my long leggies there.
It's just like to see the world, because he's spent most of his life pretty much near Shadowgate and around Agasaka and Portland. He hasn't really traveled a lot. He's a sort of higher up in, like as a guard, as a sort of warrior. He's had a lot of blacksmithing experience and stuff in his early childhood. But so later in life, he wants to expand out.
So is it more out of wanting personal growth, or is it just that sort of thing that children do when, you know, your parents put you onto the thing so you absolutely hate the thing until you get to choose to do your own thing?
No, more personal sort of thing, where he spent a lot of his time in that area, and he's like, well, I've done this, I want to see what else there is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. See the world, see the sights.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. So when you go to join the caravan, yes. Okay, peanut gallery. So when you go to join the caravan, as it were, would you be getting a wagon ticket or a walking ticket?
Be walking, because they'd probably be at the front of the caravan.
Okay. Trying to make it good with the proper guards. Okay. I guess in that aspect, are you appropriately associated with the Federation? Well, it's not even under the Federation, but like any sort of local or overarching adventurers guild.
Not Adventurers Guild themselves. They were part of the sort of main sort of royal guard, in quotation marks, of the castle that I've forgotten the name of that's behind my character.
You can select your character and move them.
Oh my god, I can't. Arasaka. So they were like shush. Sort of like one of the main sort of like royal guards in the start, but he's sort of like done his surfers. So he's given like you've done your community service in quotation marks. You can like go do other things for a while before you come back, sort of thing.
Yeah, you get your equivalent of the military Raumswinger. Okay. Fair enough. A walking ticket. When you do take your walking ticket and then you immediately move up towards the front of the caravan, it is not too long before like the caravan starts moving and everything's sort of getting checked over. When one of like front two cars, beautiful mahogany and silks and absolutely like the best craftsmanship that you have ever seen. When a little old lady sort of puts their head out the window, it's like, "Oh, young man, young man, can I borrow you for a moment? I know you're guarding us and whatnot, but can I get you here for a moment?"
Yes, my lady. What would you like?
Oh, my lady. Oh, do you hear that, Charles? My lady. Oh, anyways, do you know how long it is before we're going to make camp?
I do not, but I can check for you.
Oh, please do. This ever so long travel is hell upon my thighs. I just wish to rest a little.
I want to be hell upon your thighs too.
Shh. Spritz, spritz. Fucking water bottle. Down, dear, down.
Hold on. Where is it? Where is it?
Can't find it. It's gone. The joke is ruined. There you go. But yeah. It's a little old lady asks you, and she just sort of waves you off.
I thought I'd walk up to the front and ask thy question.
Okay. So yeah, you head up towards the front, towards the main lead wagon, and actually up there, walking alongside the driver, sort of casually talking to them. You do see the previously shown red-haired man. He's like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, just got a lovely young lady back there wondering how long it's going to take camp.
Oh, well, sort of, puts his hand over his brow and sort of looks up towards the sun. It's about midday. So he's like,
Yeah, I gathered as much, but I thought I would ask.
yeah, it's probably gonna be a hot second on that, but who's exactly asking?
Otami von Cinders.
All right. I don't recognize you as part of my retinue, though. Are you a new hire?
From Arasaka Castle. I'm one of their main guards and whatnot for a long time, and used to being at front lines, if you get what I mean.
Oh, apologies. I didn't. Sorry, I mistook you for one of my hands. No, I mean, damn. Are you sure you're not for hire then? I mean, you're kind of big in your own right, and if you used to be the guard, you got all the qualifications.
I'm always looking for work. Mercenary work is nothing new to me.
Well, you can let anyone who asks that. Well, he sort of points at the tree line and gives like a little 2 fingers above the tree line. Right about there. That's when we'll start pulling in everything for camp. But we got a little while before that. Though, get you where you're going, but if you want to keep on going, We do pay a daily rate. Give you a decent amount of gold. I mean, sure, it ain't nothing like any royal guard in the capital, but it's enough. Plus, you get to see plenty of sights.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
All right. Well, when you get closer to Crimson Spire, come up front and see me, and maybe put a word in and see about getting things set up for you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, he puts out a hand to shake you. Well, shake your hand.
Shake a bit.
He just shakes you wholeheartedly, just picks you up and just like, there we go. This is how we do it in the capital. We just shake the whole body. That's how you show appreciation.
That's how we show appreciation around these parts. we give you a horrible whiplash. It's an odd custom, but we're proud of it.
I'm kind of tempted to make that canon. Yeah, that's just you pick up another person, you just shake them, be like, you can truly show your appreciation. Hey.
We were thinking about being racist, but then we decided no. Grievous spinal injury is much better.
Oh, God. Odd for that though. Yeah, he shakes her hand, lets you on.
I'll also go back to the lady and let her know
Yep, and
that it will be a little while.
she does sort of, whinges and whines and sighs in exasperation, but she's, appreciative of your best. And leaves you be. And you are free to continue walking alongside the caravan. Which where you sort of picked up, that's a lot of walking. There's a lot of walking.
Kind of lavishing this
Yeah.
in this cart.
Right?
Living the high life over there.
Hey. Just be tucked up in my wings, cocooned up a little bit, just be like, it's nice and cozy here.
There is quite the odd sort, as it were. But speaking much to that odd sort, we have our third, Angrasho. How do you want to pronounce that?
I sent you a pronouncement guide in my.
Did you? Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry. I don't have my phone open because I'm fucking DMing.
Oh.
Angrasho. Okay, I wasn't too far off.
No, you weren't.
Okay.
If by not too far off, you mean completely wrong.
Wow!
Alright, so anyways, the caravan's attacked by a fucking dragon by that coast there and just eats the deer.
No, eat deer.
No, eat deer.
If only
Anyways.
the dragon's a fucking closerity.
Yeah, right? It's not the healing type. This is the bad kind. But now, tell us a little bit about yourself, Angrasho.
In character or just like
Character.
Yeah.
in character? Okay, I'll start out of character first. So you see a very Lorg.
Lord.
Largo.
She Lorg.
She vente.
She's tall. She's tall. Don't die, please.
Can't help it yet.
She's 6'9".
Huggable, got it.
Yeah, and quite voluptuous. Very well padded. Basically, she's built like a walrus. She's got padding to her, but she could also crush your spine if she wanted to. Carrying a large pack and an instrument case made out of very, very finely woven cloth around a wooden sort of core. Not looking all too thrilled to be where she is. In fact, quite irritated that she is where she is and not back home. Among the things that she has with her are her pack, of course, her instrument, and a large book made of bare wooden covers and parchment on the inside. And that's about all she's carrying with her. Other than the burden of existence and all that comes with it. But
It sounds very El Depresso.
Yeah, I was gonna say depression. Unfortunately, is you don't. Well, not unfortunately. Fortunately, you do not have to pay for that as a carry-on. That one's free.
she's from like a Nordic country. They're all depressed.
No, that's not fair. That's what good old vodka's for.
Most Nordic countries actually rate very highly in the happiness scale.
All right.
Exactly.
Thank you, my dear.
They're not wrong.
Yeah.
But I think that might have more to do with the vodka, because vodka slaps.
You fucking alky.
But
Alky?
yeah,
You just
alcohol.
want Happy Gilmore 2?
No, one because it's better. Anyways,
Oh, one is better. But that's the
onto
only
that
place I've
point.
ever heard anyone say alky.
Oh, you have not spent a whole lot of time, but okay. Yep. Anyways, so Angresho, are you getting a walking ticket or a wagon ticket?
Why would I need a wagon ticket? I could pull the wagon.
Well, you see, there's some people like the comfort of having to sit in the seat, and therefore, then they don't have to. Okay, that's a walking ticket for you. All right, they just. Yep, you can just.
And then
Those are guard noises.
She just sort of stares at him confusedly when
Yeah.
he asks her about a ticket, and she's just like, what are you even asking me?"
Yeah, there's just like a tiny human guard that's just like, I did not know I would be dealing with large dear lady today, please. Do not crush me or do.
He's doing the blushy finger tippy.
Fingies uwu.
He's like, after he like interacts, he'll be like, "What the fuck did I just do?"
I collect tickets all day, but my shift ends when we make camp for the night. Anyways.
What is a ticket?
Can get touchy.
Well, it's a little piece of paper that we got, and my voice cracking a little bit. You take the piece of paper, and
Slowly,
you
like
give-
looming more and more over him.
as they sort of explain. And here's the thing, because like the caravan obviously does not cross water, so you had to be picked up along like a port village along the coast
Yeah.
here, right?
Yeah, but
Which is
also like
high. Go ahead.
no, go on. This is also like
Well-
her first time out of her home country.
Yeah, and this is the sort of thing is because this is hyper capitalism along here, and now he's
Yeah.
having to explain the concept of a ticket. And he's like, well,
The large deer person who does not understand what the fuck he's on about.
all right. I almost feel like they might have at some point got a system there where they tried to get like a Noadan as like an emissary and to be like, okay, cool. So please explain to the other Noadans how capitalism works. We can't have all these guards just finger touchies can't explain to the large deer women what the fuck's going on. Please explain
Oh, please.
capitalism.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, you get a walking ticket.
she just sort of takes the piece of paper and holds it in front of her, like examining, like why have I been given this? What is the purpose of this? Because presumably she came over on like a merchant ship.
Yeah.
And so she wouldn't have needed a ticket. She would have just like got on it. She'd be
Yeah, 100%.
I go here now.
I also feel like there's a 50-50 chance. You know what, actually, a great time to use this. So much like Roll20, you can go into that little chat box there under the chat messages and do a /R 1d20. It rolls the little dice and tells you what you got. Oh, because I had Lamb selected. Lamb rolled that. Anyways, you want to do that for me? Because I just kind of want to see. It's a luck test, essentially.
Not read properties of undefined. What the fuck are you talking about?
You may also have to make sure you have your token selected. I don't know if it might be yelling because of that. There you go. Oh, that's a
How's
well,
that
that's a
even
great
possible?
fucking start. All right, yeah, no, yeah, no. So there was this great moment there when actually, yeah, it wasn't actually one of like the merchant trade vessels. Like, no, this was just like a regular shipping vessel, and
Yeah.
the ship captain was going to explain to you that no, this is for the goods and things, but you just sort of got your way onto the ship, stood at the prow of the ship, and you're like, okay, we go now. The ship captain was just like, fuck it, all right, we go now, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, are you
Easy
going to
peasy.
argue with the emissary?
Yeah, they were just like, you know what? Fuck it. Dear person gonna do what dear person does. Fucking. So yeah, no, that was a very easy trip for you, and unfortunately, like I said, having to understand and get the piece of paper from the poor. Much to that point, as emissary, were you? I hope, but you let me know. Did they properly explain gold and currency?
I mean, yes, they did, but in the sort of way you might, because again, they're very new to this. They haven't sent an emissary ever. Like this
Yep.
is their first like real,
Get someone out there.
exactly sort of attempt. Like so, and sort of the way an alien might describe McDonald's from like advertisements.
Uh-huh.
Does
Okay.
that make any sense?
No, I kind of get what you're going because you're like a very like third party to the whole concept altogether.
Yeah, it's
But
like a
you
reflection
do-
of a reflection.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but you're there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So,
she vaguely has an understanding of it, but like,
okay.
also I have to stop misgendering my own goddamn character. Ugh,
What the fuck?
what the
fucked
fuck?
up. Anyway. Yes. They go by pronouns dear and dear. Um
Nothing more, nothing less.
dear. Why you rolling private dice?
Because I can't. No
Well,
one will
okay.
ever know.
Well, you know what? That's
I
fair.
heard it. That's the thing.
Yeah, we can hear it. We just can't see it.
It says
It's
in the
magic,
chat, Lamb privately rolled some dice.
right? Judgment. But beyond that point, though,
So she starts walking next to the caravan quite quickly, and it's
Yeah.
quite apparent that she's quite physically fit.
this is true. You do well, and yes, you probably could easily sort of compete with the sort of pack animals to carry these wagons if you so chose. But don't, please. Right? That just seems like a fucking HR nightmare, and they're walking through capitalism land. Like fucking nah, ain't
No.
running that risk.
What's the climate of capitalism corner, TM?
TM. There's some like temperate rainforests
Right.
on the east side. There's also like a forest on the west side of the lake.
Right.
And around, I guess I didn't really specify around that, so they're kind of just there or mountainous,
Okay,
just
cool.
kind of.
Yeah, so the uncolored land, or that sort of, well, not uncolored, I guess, is a sort
Right.
of beigey, tanny sort of thing, is very like inoffensive, temperate.
Does it
It
get
just
snow?
exists. No, not really. Like on the
Okay.
higher peaks, you'll get snow, but like not really for seasonal. That's the thing. There's not like a whole lot of seasonal shift for the
There's
most
no
part.
seasons? Oh my god. Third impact.
No, it's just very like calm, unshifting
Boring.
fantasy.
All right. So, yes, she's walking
Mhm.
along next to the wagon.
Yes. So you get your walking ticket, you get your piece of paper, you hold your piece of paper, and you walk along the caravan, as it were. Yeah, and it's easy enough. Like I said, there are plenty of people that are just walking. sorts of humans from all sort of different walks of life. Like clearly some people like on the poorer side, you got some people that are clearly adventurers. There is a maned wolf up towards the front in this fucking oriental style armor that you've never seen before. There's a human man with red hair. You think you catch a glimpse of a sort of Azamar looking fellow sitting in a wagon with a
Is-
long tubed sort of weapon with no point and sharp end on it.
As his wings kind of keep him like cocooned a little bit.
Don't shoot
Yeah.
the
His
airplane.
wings just does not know how to use them.
How tall is the deer?
6'9".
Okay, so that's 205 centimeters. So I'm taller than that. I'm 210.
Yeah, by
Literally,
like
that's like
5'11".
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
As I fucking look at the fucking tape measure here, what's the difference on 5 centimeters? 2 inches. All right, cool. Fucking,
A lot.
as a dick measuring contest level. All right.
I mean,
small beans,
obviously
don't
the
mind me.
height includes the antlers, right?
no, that does not
Ooh.
include the antlers.
Ooh,
Wow,
it, yeah, I was gonna say antlers got you beat then. Ooh, damn.
damn.
So there's like a tall person staring contest between this, you know, maned
deer and
wolf
the
and
leggy-
deer. But besides that, walking is fine. There is, you get your plenty of looks because, right, there is that odd sort of like different races, all this stuff, but people don't see a whole lot of Nomadans on the mainland.
Yeah.
Let alone here. So they're very like interested in this sort of deer person.
Yep.
And then there's also our guard ticket keeper who is also interested in the deer person, but probably because of different reasons. Yeah, they keep on asking, making sure you're okay during the entire caravan walk.
Fine, thank you. And then she finally just rolls her eyes and says, "Here, take this then." And she hands him. They hand him the book, which is like the size of their torso. And they're like, "Carry this."
Yeah, no, they well, I can't quite say happily because they're probably fucking struggling, but they're doing their goddamn best. Holding that book. You can also very easily catch the sort of red-haired individual giving the guard an odd look and sort of shaking their head, and they're like, "Yeah, you know what, it's fucking fine." Where he's helping them out, making the customers feel good. I suppose that's well enough.
Also, she's wearing, I forgot this because she's wearing clothing that's very simple in nature, but obviously just the cloth itself and the stitching is incredibly like high quality, like unmatched, but incredibly simple at the same time. There are no frills or anything. It's purely utilitarian, but beautifully, beautifully crafted.
Excellent. Yeah, and I'm sure that, I mean, besides the fact, here's the thing, you stand out in many different ways, you have definitely gathered attention.
Yes. Especially the pink eyes.
Right? And also walking through, the land of capitalism itself,
Yeah, and she's just sort of staring around like, I'm in hell.
Much to that point, probably up on the same day, honestly, given how compact things are over there, we have our latest attendee to the caravan. Aster, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am Aster. I am a goat. And yes.
Sorry.
And I am currently working as a private investigator for a client, and
Mhm.
my research has pointed me towards the capital and just generally outside of the capitalism area.
It is pointing me outside of capitalism corner. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside of capitalism corner. Yes. And thusly, I am.
Not the capitalism, a registered trademark of Corner Incorporated. Sorry.
Yes. And so I am looking to get there.
Okay.
And that's, I guess, about it. There's my driving force at this point is just solving mysteries because I don't have anything.
No,
left.
fair enough. Follow
I
the
ran out of
lead.
money.
It's what you're good at, right? Do the job, get paid. That's what matters, right?
Exactly. Except I used to have a practice that had to get shut down because I went into ultra debt.
Mhm.
You
Because
did-
people, I don't know. I didn't get enough business.
Are you gonna do like your thing?
What's my thing?
You gonna do like a
Capitalism?
voice?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not good at voices.
Oh, it's because you haven't practiced.
That's true. I guess I should practice, but you know.
Sorry, I just thought there was like a moment there where the deer was just looking at the new goat Arrivee and was just like, do the thing.
Do the voice.
What do you want me to do?
Do the
Do the thing.
Hello.
What thing?
Do the thing, please.
Um,
All right. So
can
I guess on that aspect of being the private investigator, how good is the private investigating business going?
Did you not hear me say that my practice had to be shut down because of debt?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So great.
I mean, that's matter of opinion, but if you want to follow on the true facts of things, that works as well.
The answer, well, it's good right now just because I have a case and somebody is paying me a moderate sum to investigate a very complicated case that I haven't really decided on the nature of, but I suppose that's sort of part of the mystery.
Okay, fair enough. Which is
I
good
just-
because
I just didn't want to just like make up something that would conflict with anything, so it's sort of a vaguely defined mystery at the moment.
you fucking do not worry about literally session zero shit. You can fucking tell me that a dragon pays you to find out their lost child. You're fine.
No, it's
I'll
some, like,
fucking
wealthy
roll with that
noble.
shit.
It's
Okay.
a wealthy noble that I had worked for while I had the private practice, who is now paying me starvation wages to investigate, and with the
Okay.
promise of a much larger payout if I figure out, I don't know, I guess who killed his wife. Sure, whatever,
Damn.
that could be it. It's a murder investigation, but it's also more than that because the guy has been looking for that guy for a while,
Yeah.
and you know, I don't have any actual connection to it. It's all that guy's like fucking personal business. I'm just here to do work.
Dang.
You know,
I
I
mean,
didn't know his wife was already dead the first time I met him.
no, that's fucking fair. It's just also weird that like your entire business is also surrounded by perpetual rain and a black and white filter at the same time.
Yeah,
but you know,
right?
that was
fine.
why I went to debt.
Oh,
It's
okay.
expensive.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Those magic scrolls to do that every time are really expensive.
I know.
Yeah.
I just
It's
wanted to
really
go all out.
weird.
I did try to join the police force to become a detective there, but then quit because they're the police.
Yeah, no, it's fair. It's fucking cops, man.
Yeah, I didn't.
Let's get in the way.
The police.
Yeah.
It turns out
Oh.
that sometimes you can't change the system from the inside, and sometimes you just need to do fucking detective work because you like it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Love
Anyway, my clothes sort of look like they were picked up at the local recycling center. As in,
Yeah?
they work and they're okay,
it. Okay.
but they sort of look like they should have been replaced.
Fair enough. They've been well worn, well loved.
I don't know about loved. They've been well appreciated because they keep me from freezing.
I mean, that's just the polite way of putting it, but
Yeah.
so be it.
Yeah.
So much to that point, knowing that, having to follow the lead to your client's killer, they would have well paid for you to have a wagon seat, a wagon ticket, as it
Quite.
were. And you currently find yourself shacked up with a Azamar-looking individual cradling themselves in their wings with a... Well, no, you come from Capitalism Corner. You know what a fucking gun is. That's a gun!
Hi. Welcome to my little corner.
What's your name?
Cryo. And yours?
Aster.
Nice to meet you, Asta.
We both don't have a last name.
You did say my last name. Mine's Deathwind.
Hifland? Oh, I don't have a last name. I just
Cut
sell
my life into pieces. Sorry.
Wow.
it. No,
Anyway,
very interesting. So, what are you?
I'm a gunslinger, for most people. seem
No,
to
I meant
call
like,
me.
what are you?
I'm an Asima.
Oh, okay. And so, like, what are those types of people
What are
do?
those?
Well, there's, think of us as basically angels.
I'm not religious.
Not to a god or whatever.
So, how are you angels without like a god? I'm just interested.
If you're just gonna pester me, I might just keep to myself.
Completely fair. I've been known to have that effect on people.
Hopefully this won't be a long ride.
As the slow caravan continues slowly on. Oh, damn. All right. Yeah. So yes, you are. Make yourself as comfortable as you are, as polite conversation goes. But the caravan, ever so slowly moving forward, eventually does find its way towards another port town to pick up our last interesting individual. Dear old Bera? Bera? What was the pronunciation on that?
Byra?
Byra. So Byra, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm small, not heavy. Macroraptor summoner. I like shinies and money
And money.
I like money.
and shinies.
Please give your shinies.
No, my shinies.
No.
You'll fit in well at Capitalism Corner.
I was about to say, you're fitting in well.
What was that?
What was that?
I just got spooked by something by me. Don't worry, that was
Oh.
IRL.
Oh, was it the spider? What was the
No.
spider's name again? Hunter?
Fuck no. I had something get shuffled behind me, and I'm alone, so it was like freaked me. But yeah, that's it really. Me and my
Okay.
pet.
And so what is bringing you on the caravan heading towards Crimson Spire?
Money.
Just money.
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 Mr. Krabs' voice. Money.
Money and food.
You see a hand from the cart being like holding like some gold coins.
Yeah, essentially, just sort of jingle jingle. Come here now, little one.
You look fluffy and huggable. I give you shinies in exchange for hugs.
Much to that point, though, when you go to get on the caravan, are you having your Eidolon, your little summonable friend, are they out and about with you at that time?
Yes, but I'm not going to get on the cart. I'm going to ride them alongside the cart.
No, that's fair. It's just one of those things that when the guard goes up to ask you for a walking ticket or a wagon ticket, they address the larger raptor first.
Wow.
They're
Just
just
because
sort of
they're
looking at
taller?
this Utah raptor and they're like, so is that a walking ticket or would you like a wagon ticket?
Well,
Just sort of blank stare at it.
down here. I'm like
Huh?
in front of the raptor. Down here.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. Would that be a walking ticket or a wagon ticket?
A walking ticket, please.
Okay, very well. And for your friend here, can they speak? Are they mute or?
They're just an animal. What do you expect?
well, deeply apologies. Deep apologies. Right this way. They sort of take your shiny and give you a piece of paper, a ticket, as it were.
Thank you.
You're not obscure to the concepts of capitalism. So yeah, you're left to go. There is, there are other dinosaurs and monsters and kobolds that sort of come on here. Though much to that interest, are you going to walk alongside? Well, okay, first and foremost, does your pet have a name?
In the works. For that
In the
moment.
works. That is a strange
What a
name, but I
lovely
will
name.
accept it.
No, I'm.
Are you walking alongside in the works, or are you riding in the works?
No, the name is Moon. Moon,
Oh,
Moon.
Oh.
Moon. Oh.
No.
Howling. Moon howls. All right. So are you walking alongside Moon, or are you riding on Moon?
I'm going to be riding on them.
Okay.
But writing the
Fair
Moon
enough.
Express.
So yeah, riding along, and like I said, there is a good sundry of people that are sort of picking up at this point too, but not too many dinosaur riding dinosaur types. So you do have interest in that aspect. But it is also on that point of you do draw that interest, but it seems that people are still sort of getting this sort of weird attention towards this large deer individual that sort of seems to be sitting in your way as you're sort of riding along. They're bigger even than your pet.
Tall, shy.
Hmm?
Tall and
Sorry,
shy.
I was gotta be honest. I was listening to Crab Rave. You may have to repeat.
God damn it, dear.
Damn it, dear.
Sorry.
No crab rave. Back. But you are being addressed by a tiny raptor on a slightly bigger raptor, both of which are still smaller than you in collective size.
Yes. They just sort of look down at you, at the raptor, at you, at the raptor, at you. Well, hello to both of you.
Hi.
She just raises an eyebrow. Are you always this good at conversations?
Are you always so tall?
Sorry.
The guard holding the large tome tries to stifle a laugh.
You see something that might be a smile start to sort of quirk onto her face. And she just goes, only in the daytime, at night. And she just gives you this look, this completely ridiculous look.
Ayo.
She's just like, she's just fucking with you at this point, but like,
Not yet.
Not yet.
fucking with you.
Still in the same context.
Eh?
Honestly.
Anyways.
I give them a pound
Go
of
ahead.
thigh and carry them walking forward.
Damn.
Damn.
What an odd creature.
Woo!
And she immediately she motions over to the guard carrying her there. Oh my god, it's my own fucking character.
Yeah, I was about to say, stop misgendering yourself. What the fuck?
I like it's just the degree to which I now, like think of myself as her. Like
Yeah. No, that's fair.
What? I'm sorry, goat. I'm sorry, goat.
God.
Wee,
Dear.
wee, goat.
Okay.
Wee. Okay. Hold on, the herbivores are communicating.
I was gonna say they're speaking exclusively in Bleat.
And she whips out a quill that appears to be made of like a reed. Doesn't ink it, and immediately starts writing in the book quite quickly, sort of cradled in her hand. Just writes a little note down, finishes it, lets it dry for a second, and then closes the book and hands it back to the guard.
Sir,
Did you
take the
know
hefty tome.
That read is deer backwards.
What?
Whoa.
Holy shit, dude.
Holy fucking.
That's nuts.
That's fucking wild, bro.
Moving swiftly on.
There's just a fucking wizard over by the side with a huge thing of pipe weed being like, whoa, dude. That's crazy.
Bro, that's a
Well,
big
they
deer.
really hard and walked away.
But as it were, yeah, boot.
But
As it were, things carry on, and you do know that it's sort of at this point, to sort of illustrate things, as it were. Is that my tool? That is my tool. The way that the caravan's sort of gone about has been a little bit of a meander, as they do. But you do know now is that sort of like point where the loop comes back in before it starts again. So you know that you're kind of on that sort of final leg of your journey, as it were. Maybe about 2 days, 3 days ride. So the end is approaching to your journey. And as the caravan goes along at its sort of slow, meandering pace, it comes to a halt. As much from Otami's point of view, it is very obvious what is going on. How often did you leave Arasaka Castle?
Enough. I've been around my area quite a bit. I'd be versed in sort of the knowledge of the land a bit.
So, to that point, it does become a lot more common the closer you are to the mountains of Ergstead, that you see these large groups, all clad in gray robes and gray masks, riding horses, and some walking alongside, usually those that you see of lesser stations, but sort of wandering troops, as it were, of the gray masks, for their eponymous, gray masks, going about. And as Otami might have recollected, it might have been a little bit of a conflicting memory, as they don't carry the same sort of weight and kindness and generosity as their white mask counterparts are. People are very happy to see the occasional wandering white mask. Usually it means that, they're here to help, they're, providing aid or something in some mind. Like, no one's really had a bad experience with a white mask. Gray masks, though, aren't so kindly received. It's kind of on that same level of like, not quite like a witch hunty type of vibe, but like there is that level of like people going like, I hear that they're a corrupt arcane user, and report them to the gray masks, or for families that people don't like, or as a threat to warn children, right, against using such corrupt magic. And these gray masks go traveling around, sometimes in packs of 2s and 3s. But the closer you get to Urgset, that they become these more larger troops, where you got a good 24 wandering together here, checking, scouring over the land, looking for corrupt arcane users. And as I said, down the road, very easy to see from the front, they are slowly making their way down the road. And instinctively, the red-haired man, who came to introduce himself as Vaughn, calls the drivers to call to a halt and move the message down. And he sort of swears to himself a little bit. You can tell that he's anything but happy about this, but he's going to do his best to keep things calm. And you've done well enough up at the front. He actually calls for you by his side, Otami. He sort of like waves you over. Hey, you do me a favor real quick.
Can do so.
I got another one. I'm talking to the drivers. Get the message down, make sure everything's fine. If you can help some of the other travelers, especially those in the wagons, to step out for a moment, let the gray masks do their thing, and just move on as peacefully as we can. But, I think they might better hear it from you than us. So, if you don't mind doing that for me.
I can do.
He sort of nods and pats you on the shoulder and sends you back.
They'll just go down the line, and just sort of knock on the door and let people know and whatnot.
Yeah. No, it's easy enough. Like it's one of those things that like it gets easier the further down you go because you're dealing with all the rich fucks up front, and they're like, I don't want to get out of my caravan. This is bullshit. I hate it. They just don't want to fucking do anything because that's the type you're dealing with. But the further down you get a little bit more reasonable. As one of the carts you approach, currently sitting in it is a winged Asimar and a goat.
Hi. Nice dog.
Ooh.
Can you please step out of the caravan, please? We just gotta. The grey masks are at the front, so they just, we gotta let them do what they need to do.
No, dude. I hope they don't touch the fucking resources. I've been handed a really high job. Okay. Trial gets out.
I follow.
Easy enough to get to the side, and Otami, you sort of carry your way. And as you get towards like the back, right before it gets to like the proper goods, you see one last wagon, which kind of sticks out a little bit because you can tell from your craftsman eye. Like at first, people would have obviously passed it by and think that everything's fine, but you can clearly tell that this thing has been made with some proper care, but also on the level to like not entirely give it away. Think of it like those like what I mean when I say sleeper build for a car.
Yes.
Right? It's kind of like that, but in a wagon sense. Which is weird because now I'm thinking of a fucking supercharged V8 in a fucking wagon. I'm like, yeah, fucking go ham. Sorry. My brain doing what my brain does. But you get to that last cart there, and you sort of knock, and you see this individual. Sort of sitting neatly in the back.
I think we all would.
You would.
Yeah, as you knock, They open the door and they're like, "Yes."
We've got the grey mass at the front, so we're just trying to get this along as quickly as possible. If you could just step out.
Ah,
Just get this done.
oh, fair enough. Always putting their noses where they don't belong, huh?
As always, it seems.
Well, very well. I suppose it can't be helped. Thank you for the word of warning.
No
Sort
problem.
of step out, impatiently wait. With that, you can see that the other runner had already gotten to the driver's sake of the actual material carts as they get by, and it started making their way back. And you're sort of free to stand where you are. If you want to make your way to the back, the choice is yours.
Probably go back up to the front.
Okay.
Make my way back up.
Yeah, no, fair enough. But as it were, you do see these gray masks have sort of started, the main group of them have sort of spread out along the road. Not like a threatening gesture per se, but more of the fact of like, we're still going to impede the way because we're going to do the thing that we're going to do. Arguments or otherwise. But at the front of it, you do see that one has seemed to have taken particular charge, as it were. And the main thing of note, as you all will get to see him as he sort of makes his way down the line, checking each individual, is that, well, first off, not a whole lot of people get to Grey Mask up close and personal because, I mean, who would? Right? They're sort of looking for trouble. You don't really want to spend too much time close up to that. It's just a bad vibe. But you do know that a lot of these gray masks do carry a band of gold that comes down from usually the right hand eye and sort of stretches down to the edge of the mask. And you do know that usually, like when they're in the bands of 2 and 3, they usually have like one that has a single band and one that has like 2 or 3 bands on it. But this one, that seems ostensibly the one in charge, seems to be having about 4 or 5 bands carrying down from their right eye. As they sort of go about, and you make easy note, as they have about 2 or 3, like 1 or 2 bands with them, they're sort of going about actually like speaking to the individual riders and sort of talking to them, like explaining like get down, so just give us a second to go through. But this one is just silently, casually walking along, looking, not saying anything. And shortly after, towards the front there, they do stop in front of, as I make sure, Angre Show. They sort of stop. And these sort of, they're not your height, but they are giving you that stare that feels like they're damn near the same height as you, if not taller.
I'm going to try and look down on the tall thing.
Exactly. Like it's that whole like it's the projection of ego, right?
Like she just sort of stares back at them. Like there's the concept of ego in her society, but not in this like ego with the small e, not ego with the big E.
Yep.
Like
they don't have Freudian psychology invented.
no, God damn it. like ego is in a sense of self, but not ego is in like egotism.
Yes.
Egotistical.
Yeah, it's not a concept that they're overly familiar with.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
makes sense.
So they just sort of stare back, like, can I help you?
Mm-hmm. And while they're sort of staring at you, can you give me a fortitude save?
Gone.
So, as our first check here, to give things a little bit of easy, so where people know where things are at. If you look at your character sheet on that front page, to the left-hand side there, 2/3 of the way down, you'll see your saves. There's fortitude, reflex, and will. And essentially, what you're going to want to do is click on that little dice icon. It's going to have a little dialog box that pops up. Right? There's a few different types of checks between public and private. This one we will keep public. It does make things easy, and also I need to touch
Disadvantage.
in here. What's up?
Advantage or disadvantage or just normal?
Just normal.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
In the chat here, I put a little reference card that sort of it goes over the basic sort of things that you should know about like the system. But right now, what we're going to concern ourselves with is that first page on the left-hand side, which is checks. So the way that Pathfinder 2nd Edition works is that there is success and failure, which, you know, makes sense. And then there's critical success and critical failure. The main importance that sort of separates it from like D&D or like 5e is that it is not dependent on a 1 or a 20 to get a critical failure or a critical success. The main difference is the DC. If you succeed on a check and you beat the DC by 10, it is considered a critical success. Conversely, if you fail a check by 10 or more, it is a critical failure. Now, the main thing that sort of keeps that with that is that if you roll a 20 on a check, it usually steps up its degree of success by 1, where if you roll a 1, it reduces its success by 1. But, much that same thing, if you roll a 1 on a check and your DC is still high enough to be a success, it only becomes a failure instead of a critical failure.
Right.
Right? And same thing on the other side, like if you're trying to do a really hard DC and you roll a 20, it might have been a failure, but then it becomes a success. So, it allows you to sort of reach a little bit harder outside your means, but it also doesn't mean that like natural 20s let you be God for a moment, right? So it gives you a little bit. On that fortitude, you got a 9. This was a DC 10. So
Fuck's sake.
this is considered a failure. But this leads us to our second point. Up at the top of your sheet, just below your name, you probably see a little thing that says hero points. Hero points are kind of like inspiration.
Yeah.
Basically, you can spend 1 to give you, basically let you re-roll the check. And actually, I think I have a little thing that I can pop in the game to make things. Yeah, there it is.
So it's basically a reroll.
Yes. So it's a reroll in the sense of
Oh wow.
it lets
Okay.
you
Hello,
read.
GM screen. Thank you.
Yes,
I'm now
as-
GM.
No, it's okay. It lets you see the rules. That's the important part.
Okay, cool.
So for the hero point, you can spend it to re-roll a check. It does not have to be a failure for you to re-roll it, right?
Yeah.
The main thing to understand that we're using here that's different than the base rules is what's called Keeley's rule. So if you re-roll a check and you roll it again and your die is 10 or lower, you add another 10 to it. Now Foundry will do that automatically, but that's just to let you know that that's what's going on if you so do it. But as things currently are, The DC on this 42 check is a DC 10. Would you like to use your hero point?
Yeah, fuck this.
Okay,
Not-
so you can. Yeah, what's up?
So the rule only applies to like rerolls, right? Like if you spend a hero point or do some other crap, I guess.
Yeah, for Keely's rule? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only on rerolls using a hero point. Yes.
Do I not have like
Okay.
stats?
What?
Where are my like strength modifiers and all that shit?
So on that,
Of your character sheet.
yeah, at that front page towards the bottom, it says attribute modifiers.
Never rolled them.
Yeah, you don't roll off of your base attributes.
But I never
I-
never rolled the base attributes to begin with.
What is your question?
Like
Like, what do you like? How they got those numbers?
like 16 strength and all that shit.
Okay. So yes, and so the Pathfinder Second Edition sort of melted those down instead of how D&D 5e does like, hey, you have a 16, which is the equivalent of a +3 mod, right?
Okay.
It just got rid of that and just did the pluses.
All right, why do I have a strength +0? That's weird. All right, we're rerolling fortitude.
Okay, so give yourself back that hero point, which you can just click on the circle to give it back,
Yeah.
or you can right click to remove it. And so when you got a hero point in your thing, you can right click the chat box of your roll, and then you can do re-roll using a hero point.
Oh, wow, look at that.
And it will remove your hero point, mark it on your sheet, and then it shows you the new check.
22.
So,
Thank
with
God.
that your hero point, you got a 22. So
Is that a critical success then?
that is a critical success. Yes, exactly. So yes, with the DC 10, you are well over. You are 12 points over. So that is a critical success. So with a critical success, this gray mask staring you down, you feel a sort of pulse, a wave almost,
Mhm.
go through you, but then you just sort of feel it like it's a passing of a summer breeze, like it's nothing to you.
Yes.
It's you're fine. So yeah, and with that, after staring you down, he sort of nods.
Who's echoing? Shorkle.
Sure.
All right.
1 second.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't. Oh my, I saw your thing lighting up.
Couldn't possibly be.
It was me.
I think you deny it, even though it's like obvious.
All right, so but as it worked, so yeah, you feel that Lourdes sort of breeze go past you, and it's nothing to the mountain. What is the breeze? Nothing. And so the Grey Bastard just stares at you, and then turns and moves along, and moves down the line until they reach a tiny raptor sitting on a larger raptor.
2 raptors in a trench coat.
2 raptors in a trench coat. Without the third one to hold them up, unfortunate as it were. So yes, this gray mask sort of walks and approaches you, Bera. Byra, sorry. Like I said, give me a little bit for me to get used to the pronunciations.
Like a boyro.
Oh, you fucking bottle.
Not the
So this gray mask approaches you, Byra.
The Great Basketball approaches you and says, "Oi, you got a license for that thing?" Sorry.
The approaches.
Sorry, Shulk.
Yeah. They approach. Hey, you say anything or by any means?
Be right back. I'm getting whiskey.
What do you want? Why come here? The cat has money.
You just look at him and he's like, "You can't have my money. You can't mug me. My shinies. Fuck you."
Mine.
Mine. Leave my Chinese.
My shinies.
Is
leave
that what
low.
I'm getting?
My shinies. Leave low.
But much to that aspect, they stare you as well. They don't have to do the sort of like overwhelming presence sorts of thing because they are physically taller than you, right? The raptor. So, but they are staring at you.
I tap my raptor to growl.
Ooh. All right. You know what? Actually, to that aspect, can you make me an intimidation check?
How does? Oh wait.
So it'll be on that little looking at your character sheet, it's the 6th tab down. It's a little hand that says proficiencies.
Wait. Okay. Start again.
Yep.
Slower.
Okay. And then you want to click on that little dice next to intimidation.
Okay, so I click on myself.
Yep.
Click the hand.
Yep.
And click the dice with intimidation. Okay.
Yep. And then the little chat box pops up, asking if you want it public or private or all those sort of stuff. You can just leave it public and then just hit roll. Yeah, just like that. There you go. A 17. 17. Not enough to intimidate this guy. But he's sort of giving you the like, it's that contest of like, it's not a dick measuring contest, but it's very much the like, you know, I'm not gonna back down to the tiny little raptor girl here. How would I look? How could I? Was it toxic masculinity? That's the term we're looking for.
But did he piss himself?
He did not piss him. You were nowhere near high enough to make him piss himself. I'm sorry. But he does give that pause and look, but he doesn't press it. And then eventually he just sort of steps and moves along. To which after a little bit, after what's that?
I turned my snoot up away from him.
Oh damn. Ha! Stupid gray mask can't get my shinies. Fuck you. So yeah, it's not too long after some more people standing about and whatnot. You do hear some people sort of like, you know, clearly like a little bit uncomfortable by this whole scenario, but no real issues. When this gray mask eventually reaches in front of the cart that has the goat and Kyle.
Oh, what?
Oh, what?
And they sort of stand before the two of you.
How many are there?
Just this one that sort of strayed away. There is 2 little other attendants, and actually to that point, after that main one sort of passed by Bira and Ongresho. Got my little chart here. The two Byra. I said that. That's what I said. Yeah. Anyways, there was 2 other gray masks with like 1 or 2 bands that sort of followed up, and they just sort of like be like, "Okay, do you have anything? No. Okay, you have a big book. Okay, your book's fine. You're riding a raptor. Okay, no, we don't want your shinies. No, that's fine. Okay, you can return to your cart. No, you're walking. Okay, that's fine. Whatever." And they're just sort of like doing this like sort of check in, almost like they're just trying to check the boxes, as it were. But there are a couple, you know, quite a few people behind this main individual. But the main individual is standing before Aster and Kryle as of current.
Kryle would be standing in front with his gun in hand, as he's just used to doing that. It's not out of intimidation, it's just him being at the ready.
Yeah.
But he probably will ask, "Who are you looking for?" As a bit of his like calm nobility kind of slips away, and a bit more of a Scottish, like I cannot be bothered with this kind of comes through.
I am not dealing with this today. Fuck you.
I just want to get this cargo dropped off and get things going. Why is this happening now?
Yeah. Yeah. And what about you, Aster?
Hello there, Grey Mask. What brings you here today? Would you
They
like
do
to
not.
take my fucking debt with you, please? Pretty please?
Please? Debt collectors, they take my debt, right? They collect that shit, right?
Yeah, they
That's how that
collect it.
goes.
They use it for, I don't know, something.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no,
no.
like I've never seen one with that many stripes.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. The encounters anyone's really had with Grey Mask, somebody with 5 stripes is certainly at the top.
So, like, are you a general or like?
They do
So,
not
like, why
respond.
are you here? Like in general, like
I
five
also ask him, "What are you looking for? Someone, or are you stop the caravan?"
And
I'm
that's the
being
thing.
very diplomatic.
And they're very much quiet.
Do you guys take a vow of silence?
No response.
Just asking someone if they take
If
a
you
vow
could
of
say anything, say something.
silence. Can I try
So
to
yeah,
spook the 5 stripes one to try to get them to break their vow of silence?
you're trying to spook them.
Yeah, to involuntarily make them scream.
Oh, okay. What do you? How do you want to try to spook them?
Well, I will act as if I am grabbing something out of my backpack and then suddenly turn around and yell.
Jesus Christ. Ah, yes, the classic, like, oh, let me just sort of check in my bag here.
Yeah.
Just Walu.
I get him to play that fucking maze jump scare game.
uh, right. So, in that aspect, so this system doesn't have sleight of hand, which would you would really equivalent that to for like, or at least I would for D&D. So I'm going to give you the choice. I actually no, deception's a good fit here. Because you are trying to deceive him by like, oh, I'm just looking in my bag here. Oh, I fucking spooked you, you dumb shit. Yeah, so give me a deception check there.
Righto.
Do I need to do a fortitude because he's doing it right next to me?
Yeah, if you're not trying to do anything, give me that fortitude check. We'll also check and see how the deer does spooking on them to see if they'll have to do it either.
Right.
Oh, I can try the spooking.
They've already passed you, but if you want to run up and be like, no, wait, I want to scare him. I want to scare him.
Where's
Let's see.
intimidation?
15?
Roll.
There we go. Ooh.
Jesus, I got a good fortitude.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So, breathe. Come on now. So yeah. So this gray mask, as Aster sort of turns towards their bag to like look like they're getting something, they sort of turn their gaze towards you, Cryle, and you sort of, again, it very much feels like that a sort of summer breeze washes over to you. It's nothing.
Yeah.
The passing of wind, there is nothing to it, nothing behind it, no weight, no force.
Like if he's trying something, it's more of just, were you even trying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, could I do deception and see if I could, like, as a reaction, be like, get him to jump at him trying to, like, you know.
You know what? Sure. Go for it. You also, why
It's
is
like,
everyone trying? Everyone's mad dogging or trying to spook this fucking gray master. Like, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great. I love it.
Yeah, I was like, I was done with the go. Like, nah, it's not working. Oh well.
Do you want to keep that, or do you want to use a hero point?
No, it was just to see if I could get a reaction. No, I
Okay.
adamant.
Fair enough. So yeah, so Aster sort of looks into their bag and then sort of God damn it, I can't breathe right now.
Skill issue.
Right, it really is. Damn asthmatics, fucking skill issue. Hey, just ostracizing our entire asthmatic crowd. Sorry, we love our asthmatics. It's great. Well, it's not great that you have asthma. You know what? Never mind. Anyways,
Anyway,
so yeah, Aster, you reach in your bag and then you sort of turn around quick and I don't know, you shout anything or
I just make a loud noise.
oh, okay, you sort of clap your hands, try to spook him. His cloak sort of shuffles a little bit, but you don't see any obvious jump.
Hmm. Is there anything
And then,
underneath that cloak?
I mean, are you trying to like sneak a peek?
I don't like it phrased that way.
Well, that's why I'm like, what are you trying to do? As far as you can tell, it's a robe. Presumably, there's a human person's or human-shaped person's bipedal humanoid underneath the robe.
I could
Are
be
they
a
like,
massive dick.
This is a weird question, but like, do they have like their hands like out with like they're sort of like the robe sort of going over their hands, being like clasped together in front of them, or are they at their sides?
Oh no, they are not doing like the classic sort of monk walking around thing. No, they are very much at his sides or at their
Okay.
sides.
Okay,
Do it stank though.
okay, but like, so they're just looking for stuff, or that guy's looking for stuff.
Yeah, he's sort of giving the look, and that's the thing. After you sort of do your like little spook thing, he just sort of like, the mask is facing you, he's looking at you, and then doesn't do anything. Oh, and then Cryo like tries. I don't know. You try to shout or something, your voice
You
cracks.
know when like that a tough guy does that thing to
Yeah.
make themselves look tough and intimidating, kind of like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Cryo tries does that, and like something gets caught in your throat too. Fucking asthmatic skill issue. I don't know.
No, you could say either a wing kind of bashed me back in the wing, back in the face. It's kind of ruining the moment.
Yeah, just a little bluff, and it's like nah. Yeah, and the Grey Master looks from Aster back at Kryle again, and you almost see like an almost imperceptible shake of the head, and then they continue
Like,
on
for
down the
fuck's sake.
line. Yeah, like really now? Come on. Yeah, and then the two other ones, like I said, they're a few people, a few carts down, and they sort of come up and they're like, okay, oh, okay, that's a gun, cool. That do you know how to use? You probably know how to use that thing. You got
It's
wings
not
and
like
whatnot.
I'm a part
Hey.
of a certain division. Yes.
Yo,
Yeah.
peons. Yo,
Mm.
what the hell's the deal with your leader over there?
I'm sorry. Did you just call us peons?
Yes, in my culture, it is a sign of great respect.
What? What do you?
Yeah.
What culture? I'm from Hartford.
Yeah, and I'm from Victoria, the better city. You guys suck. I would never
what do you-
call you guys. You know what? If I knew that before talking, I would have never called you a peon.
Okay.
Wait, you're from Hartford, really?
Yeah. What?
Where the fuck's that
Hell-
guy from then?
What? He's like point down the line towards the 5 band mask.
Yeah.
Like
Fuck
them?
that.
I don't know. I don't talk to them.
How do you even know that that guy's actually your leader?
Because the order said he's in charge. What?
Yeah, but how do you know that he's not how do you know he's the real guy? He hasn't spoken at all. He doesn't even look like he exists.
What sort of question is that?
Even Cryle, you could like see him hang his head behind his legs,
No,
like,
like-
I don't know this guy.
But like, why are you following me? Like, well, what's in it for? Like, what's the point? Genuinely, seriously, what are you doing? I'm really interested here.
We're we're part of the Grey Mass. We're trying to find corrupted mages. What do you?
Why?
Have you not met a Grey Mask before?
Well, I just did like 5 seconds ago, but that guy wasn't very talkative.
Yeah, no, that's because he's checking to see if you have any corrupt arcane magic in you, on you, around you.
And he can't do that while talking?
No, he's focusing. I don't know. The dude's not a big talker. What if?
Yeah, but okay, so then what are you doing? Why are you here? Like, what's the point?
I'm
That guy
here
just
to
looks
do
like-
the double. Like, I'm here to just ease people, let them go back in their carts, see if anything's good. What? Why are you trying to micromanage my day job? I don't come into your office and tell you what to do, right?
Maybe you should have.
I'm minimum wage. What the fuck's
That-
your
Wait,
issue?
really? I thought the
Yeah.
religious order would pay you better.
I mean, no, we get like we don't really need to buy things. We get a place to sleep, we get food, we get dental, and then like I said, a livable wage. But like, well, it's
Hang on,
minimum
you guys
wage.
get
but,
dental?
like, yes, we get dental.
Fuck,
What do you
our order needs
mean?
to improve on things.
So you
Damn
guys
it.
are,
Oh.
you know, taking you guys are taking like the aesthetic monk lifestyle, but you get paid money. What's that about?
Well, that's because we're not like no. The white masks are more like your archetype. Why am I having this conversation? You can get back into your cart now.
I
Thank
don't want
you.
to, though. I want to. Can I follow you guys? I would like.
No.
I'm looking at
Don't
maybe
fo-
changing my career. I mean,
I
hey,
don't.
place to sleep, food to
The
eat,
other
dental.
gray mask is like clearly trying to stifle a laugh, while this other one's just like losing their fucking mind. Like, no, if you want to like join the order, like you can go to Ergstead or the capital and like talk to someone. I'm not a recruiter.
Wait, but how did you get recruited if you lived in Hartford?
I went to the capital and I got
Wait, no, why?
recruited.
Who decides to join a religious order that far away? Do we have religious orders back at home?
I'm sure they do, but like they also don't have dental.
Okay, so is that the only reason you joined the Gray Mask? Why wouldn't you join the White Mask?
Oh, I was living in Crimson Spire at the time. I was a failed artist. I had nothing better to do with my
Oh,
life. I
no.
couldn't go to school, so I
Oh, no.
decided, okay, you know what? Here's consistent work, and they pay they pay for my clothing, they pay for my food, they pay for where I sleep at night, and they pay for my fucking teeth. Yeah, no fucking shit. Better than starving as an artist. Sure, I don't get the creative expression that I want anymore, and maybe my parents are disappointed in that. I don't know. I don't talk to them anymore. What do you want from me?
Why didn't you join the White Mask though?
Oh, because like I don't have any like talent with like magic or anything or art either, I
Well,
guess.
wait.
I don't what?
Like this like completely entry level. Do you recommend joining? Like, what are the hours like? Can I like
Joining the Grey Masks?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
step in and whack the back of his heat with my wings and be like, "How about you stop fucking Martin, the poor guy, and let him do his job?
Well, but what if I don't believe in that job, huh?
How about you
back to
just
being
shut it
fucking
before I put it
The moment
over
you-
you."
The moment Aster and Kryl have turned towards each other and started conversating, the Grey Masks have moved on. They immediately took that out. They're immediately just like, nope, God.
Now all you hear is this crap and us fucking arguing.
Oh. But
Anyway,
on from that. So they do continue down the line, and after your like little conversation, argument, or whatever, you do see, because of course you're more interested in the actual trade goods because you are bringing some good stuff, that you want to make sure they aren't being fucked with.
yes.
There, Kryl. You do see that blonde-haired individual at the end of the actual passenger, portion of the caravan.
Yeah.
And this Gray Mask and them have just been staring at each other
Mm-hmm.
for far too long. And it's sort of gotten to that point where the two individuals the peons, as it were, have managed to catch up, and they're kind of keeping a heavy distance.
Mhm.
And the other passengers are also sort of starting to take note of this sort of uncomfortable feeling of what's going on here as they're sort of staring each other down. And let's see, because you're no. Okay, so Bira and Angre Show, I think yes, because well, actually no. Technically, Otami, you would qualify for this. Give me your choice of Arcana, Occultism, Religion, or Nature check.
Whichever is highest.
We do that include. I'm in that one as well.
No. Cryo and Acer, because you're not technically magically attuned, you don't technically qualify.
I mean,
That's fine.
I could cast a cantrip.
Oh, right, you do have a cantrip.
And I do have
I think it would
occultism
be
and stuff like
religion.
that.
You do have, well, you can have the skill checks and not be magically attuned, right?
Valid.
Yeah, well, I've
Do I
got
have to roll?
religion, so I guess I'll do that.
All right.
And how do I roll this damn thing?
If
Which
you go
one?
to the skills,
Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Okay.
like the skills tab, it's like a big hand.
So, Vera,
Character sheet.
Oh yeah.
I need you to roll me
Byra.
either a Byra, an Arcana, an Occultism, a Religion, or a Nature check.
I'll go with nature just to keep.
I'll do
And
nature.
for the record, so that like understanding, because this will come in later when you actually have magic things in front of you, this is the equivalent of an identify magic check.
I'll do nature. Is that okay?
Woof.
Is that okay to do nature?
Yeah, you can do nature.
God, we all
All right.
suck.
I
Yep.
mean, at least you at least got it in the right order, 12, 13, 14,
Okay, that's pretty cool. That
right?
displeases
counts,
me.
counts for something.
Shadow?
What was that?
Do I have to roll shadow?
Oh yeah, you do have a cantrip, don't you?
I sure do.
Yeah, you can roll one.
Cool. Occultism is one of them, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
So
someone
we had
roll
a
higher.
nice, neat order. But then
12,
somebody had
13,
to
14,
fuck it up.
23.
That's how counting goes, right? 12,
Yeah.
13, 14, 23. Right. So as far as Bira, Ongresho, and Otami are concerned, there's some fuck going on. You're not sure, but like you very much are getting that like I don't want to go anywhere near that right now. There is something happening that's not being said or shown right now, but I don't want nothing to fucking deal with it. Aster, and maybe it has to partially do with your proximity. It is, you can almost feel that it is that pressure that the Grey Mask has been using on each individual that seems to have been like part of that check, as it were, right?
Mhm.
But this blonde-haired individual is almost, it's like two waves meeting each other. It's like they're trying to do it at each other, and the force of the two are canceling each other out, but it's also causing a ripple outside of the area, right?
That blonde guy that got a picture earlier.
Yes.
Oh, note to how do I like find pictures that you put up here after I close them?
It should show up under journal. I think that should show up under journal and under NPCs.
I don't have anything in journal.
You do not. Okay, I might actually have to share the journal entry. We'll do
Sorry,
it
I just
this way.
closed it because of it takes up like half the screen, but I'd like to.
Yeah, no worries. Do you see anything now?
I see Van Ember Binder.
Yep. Okay, so that's the guy that's sort of at the head of the caravan, and then we can do Luis. You should be able to see
Lewis,
them.
huh? And Clark.
No, wrong Lewis.
Alright.
Wrong Lewis. But yes, that is the blonde-haired individual. So yeah, there's some fuck going on.
Alright.
It ain't pleasant. But yeah, so you see that, and they sort of had this fucking staring contest for a hot minute. But eventually, they stop, and the Grey Mass sort of carries on, and then the two other like individuals sort of go up towards the blonde-haired one to go and ask their questions, and he just sort of gives them one look, and they're like, "Nope, not worth my day job," and they just carry right on. And with that, they go back into their little wagon, and everyone else sort of makes their way into the wagon.
Can I slither my way onto the towards Lewis?
Yeah, you want to walk your way back to his cart?
Yeah, I want to ask him what the hell that was about.
Okay. You can make your way back to the cart. The door is closed, but the cart is there.
Yo, can I knock? Is there a
Yeah.
window open?
No, you can knock.
Cool.
Yes.
Knock, whatever.
How can I help you?
I was wondering what was going on between you and the gray muzzle.
Grey muzzle.
No, I don't believe that was a furry over the age of 40, so no. What exactly are you
Nowadays, a gray
asking?
muzzle is just a furry over the age of fucking 20.
Don't tell me that shit.
Yeah, don't tell me that shit, man.
Wait, why are we catching
We're
strays?
all grey.
Yeah, I was about to say, you've just literally outed everyone.
What did we do to you, man?
Yeah, what the
I don't
fuck, man?
And then there's me who's actually
the
going grey.
gray mask. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they're just troublemakers. No good than common day ruffians. I don't know. Maybe he was trying to prove something.
Do you have stock in fucking Victorian age insults? Hey,
I'm sorry.
so
Do you have
like,
an issue with how I talk?
not really. I'm just interested in like, no, but like, yeah, I know they're comedy ruffians, but like, you were clearly like doing something with that main guy, you know?
I bet that the wagon door opens
Wasn't open.
and he sort of steps just enough to like look you in the eye and sort of goes, "Huh. What do you do?"
Oh, I investigate things.
Ah, I
Mhm.
see. But you're not magically inclined, are you?
I mean, I don't know about inclined. I'm kind of like very gradually increasing, you know?
Yeah,
Less of an incline, more of a slight
a
curve
little
up.
spark of it. Yes.
Yep. I kind of sucked
Huh.
at it, so, you know, I never really trained any further.
I mean, that's fair. You shouldn't really give up on it. You know, you might have something that you could use.
Well, I do, but I just like being a detective.
Well, fair enough. Well, there, detective. I really don't know what to tell you, but yes, but nothing of real note. I'm just letting them know that I'm not worth their trouble. That's what you have to tell a bully, honestly.
Makes sense. I tried that out, but they just seem to get annoyed at me.
Oh, that's fair. No, I don't much care for bullies, and I've really found that you know, most of them, if you just give them a little bit of weight under pressure, they'll just crack. And if that doesn't work, you could try to punch them in the throat, and then usually they don't have much more to say after that.
I can't really tell where their throat is, though. You know?
Oh, it's underneath the mask, right? The mask sort of comes out to their chin, so if you shoot for underneath that.
Okay, all right. No, thanks for the advice.
Yeah, no problem.
I assume they'll probably be bothering me in the future because they suck ass.
Mhm. If my luck has proven any, yeah, probably.
So, like, what do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah, you asked me what I did. I think it's only fair.
No, that's fair. I am a procurer of goods. I am actually heading to the capital in order to
Procure
meet
some?
some. Well, no. Well, maybe. The main trip is to sell something, but I probably will end up buying something while I'm there.
What are you selling? Is it to an important client?
Nah, not insane. Just a little bit of a middleman, but it's just a little interesting thing. And he just sort of kicks his foot, and you see a briefcase sort of sitting on the floor of the cart just opposite of him.
Oh. Cool.
Yes. You do ask a lot of questions, don't you?
If I didn't, I wouldn't be a very good investigator.
That is fair. That is fair.
So,
He's
Yes.
figuring out what to do next.
no, I don't know. I think that's pretty much the end of the questions. I think.
Okay.
You're
So
just
have a
gonna-
good trip.
Well, it's been lovely speaking with you, dear investigator.
Well, I'm a goat, not a deer.
That sure.
My
Sure.
cool.
Sure.
The fact that I'm just picturing just a little goat with a tiny little notepad.
Pretty much. That's what I'm
To
going
the
for.
bottom,
Yeah.
not a deer! Exclamation mark.
That's all I have written down.
Yeah,
Question.
That's nice.
Well,
Mhm.
I'm also going to the capital, so maybe we'll meet up again.
And maybe we will.
Righto.
Well, I'm gonna close this door now.
All right.
Okay. Have a good day.
You too.
Hmm.
Hello.
And they close the door.
All right. Then I'm gonna peace off back to peace out back to the
Peace
cart
off,
that I
yeah.
had.
You
Gonna
fucking
have a-
peace off,
We're
yeah.
gonna have a piece off right here.
Peace you off.
You're
Awesome.
You're really starting
You
to
are.
piece me off, yeah.
I don't resort to violence even slower than you do.
Oh my gosh. Anyways.
Anyways.
On to that point though. So yeah, after a little while, like I said, people are allowed to return to their carts and wagons and whatnot. Already, those are walking, so standing about, but you only have to stand for a little bit longer before you see the trio of gray masks sort of make their way back up towards the front. Otami is sort of sitting there for the last bit of while there. You know that the caravan leader, Van, has been sitting not too peacefully, to put it lightly. It's one of those things of like, you ever met a person who's just naturally such a fucking asshole, and they're just doing their damnedest to be in polite civil space, but they're not doing their best job?
Yep.
Yeah. That's the kind of impression that you're getting right now as he's sort of speaking to the other gray masks that are sort of blocking the road. But as soon as these three other gray masks makes their way to the front, he turns to address them. He's like, about damn time. Any more inquiries, hassling customers, my guards and whatnot, or have you managed to fill in your self-righteous fill for the day?
Longer than you do up at this. Never mind. I failed at the joke.
How do we have a Texas here?
What was that?
How do we have a Texas here? What's that about?
Well, if we have capitalism, we have to have a Texas. The fuck
This
you
is true.
Capitalism
mean?
is Canadian.
Yeah, your
True
capitalism is
Relay
Canada.
Radio, hosted by Ghost.
Yeah, where do you think the villages end up, right? What's the in-between space of a bunch of rabid kobolds and capitalism, if not Texas? Huh? That's what I thought.
It-
Right? You don't know this man's life,
You don't know me.
I would like
right?
to know him better, though.
Well, I mean,
Wow,
given the
okay.
opportunity, you might play your cards right. But as it were, getting back onto the track of things,
Sorry.
yeah, no, and the Grey Mass just sort of look at him, and like the two lesser ones. Once you mention peon, now I just think of them as fucking ants, but they're not. Like they have a station, right? They are important,
Peon.
but like fucking. Anyways, they look like they're about. Go ahead.
not that kind of orc.
God damn it!
Hartford is definitely a peon, though.
Anyway,
Don't be
back on
picking
task
on
at hand.
Jake from Hartford. Yeah, no, so they look like they're about to like start and say something. When the five-banded gray mask says, "No, that is quite all right. We have had our fill. Your customers are clear, though do keep an eye on that individual and go forever in the light."
What individual? You can't just say that individual and then leave.
They can't hear you, Goat. You're all the way in the back. You want to be peanut gallery? You got to move to the front.
I love being peanut gallery. That's my dream job.
But as it were,
Jesus Christ.
Van doesn't even respond to that. Honestly, he just sort of gives them the look because he's like so fucking done with this as he can be.
Individual.
So done with this goddamn goat.
Right, just fucking esoteric ass motherfuckers coming by harassing these people, and he wants to go and drop liners like that. No, that's fair. He's 100% on your side here, Goat. But like, the caravan leader is not going to challenge this shit.
Yeah.
He's just done. But yeah, and with that, Otami, you can see as the Grey Mass sort of gather up and get back on their horses, and pass the caravan by.
Are they going like perpendicularly?
Oh my god.
Not perpendicular. So
Man.
interesting note, as it were. It's almost like I put a little caravan icon where you guys got stopped.
No. I was asking like where the what? I was asking where the horses were going.
Draw
Where
a
the horse is?
diagram.
It's parallel, right? So like you guys are heading northeast, they're heading southwest,
Okay,
right?
I get it. All right.
Jesus.
Because so to that note, where you guys are currently at actually is one of those notable places, as you guys are on what is colloquially known as the Arcane Road. It is the sort of large concentric circles of like cobbled stone that have been there longer than you guys have, and certainly like your fathers and grandfathers and whatnot. Like it's been there for
Only been
the
here for like a
longest
day.
time. Was that?
I've only been here for like a day.
Oh, you were literally just born yesterday? We couldn't tell. Anyways. Sorry, the whole conversation about what is a ticket? Why do I take this paper? What does this paper mean to me?
What is ticket? Why is ticket? When?
Why do I eat the ticket? Is the paper food? Did I understand paying for food? Well, no, I don't. I barter. I live in a community that just barters. Why ticket?
They can
Bartering
just
is
get
just
food.
a fancy way of buying things.
Right? It's
not.
the in-between step.
Well, yeah, money is just an in-between of bartering. It's pretty cool, actually.
Somebody has found this very amusing.
On the what?
Love you. So yes, you are on these sort of concentric circles that are near Ergstead, known as the Arcane Road. Yeah. Much to that aspect, though, with that, as the Grey Mass sort of passed by, Van watching them go, gives a large sort of sigh, breath of relief, as they finally leave sight. And he's like, well, day's about shot, so might as well make. Where the fuck did this music come from? Damn, alright. Got way too fucking hardcore there for a second. Well, I'm about wasted the day, so we might as well make camp here. Yeah.
Is
Well-
camping supplies included in our tickets?
Yes, you 8 carts back. Yes, it is included. You've been with us for a few days now.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know if it was like a running tab.
Nuada at this
No.
point is going to walk back to the
Why
goat
not?
and just like take her hand and put it over their head and just stand there quietly with the goat's head in their hand.
Hello, dear.
It's like, why do I picture like, oh, what's the meme with the guy on the island, and it's just like yelling, "What's your name?"
Oh, my name's
Yeah.
Steve. Well, fuck you, Steve. Well, fuck you. Oh,
Hello, dear.
Hi, cutie. Sorry.
Is dear.
Good. Good.
Can I just like pass out on the caravan? I'm too lazy to walk outside.
I mean, you could technically, but
Sick.
as things are set up, I actually do need to, because now that we have nice little tokens and things, we love token inputs.
Token. See, token my ends.
Token my ends until like combat. I don't know. Okay, there's something there.
Yeah.
We're working on it. We're workshopping it. I'm gonna show. There we go. God, look at the size difference on these fucking tokens. God damn it. It's a fucking thing. So, as it were, purely out of universal circumstance and coinkydings, and not because it's convenient for the plot, due to the randomness of things being set up, you'll find that you're currently set up in the camping circle together tonight.
Ooh, spring. That's the season right now.
Yes, but it doesn't change much. So you call it
Yeah,
whatever
but-
you want.
Well, I'm gonna call it. Well, fine then. I'll call it Flumpyland time.
Whatever you so choose to call it.
That's what they call it back in old Victoria. You know.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Greatest city
frumpy
in the
time.
world.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess I'm just.
It's okay. It's a shame that you don't have like as good of a team as Flin Flon, though.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Our team will win the champion series this year.
Yeah, I'm sure it
Probably.
will.
I don't know. I'll have to find out whenever I get back because they haven't invented the internet yet. So I have to
Yeah, I was gonna say you just still got to get your updates, you know. Yeah, there it is. So yes, you all find that yourselves are
Dear.
in the camping circle for your group tonight. Like I said, the actual wagons aren't too far away. But for those that sort of prefer, and just for the sake of eating, because campfires work better outside than they do inside of a wagon, that one
Lame.
was quickly found out. Yeah, the cooking fire you have nearby, but you are all sort of brought together, as it were. Some of you have been acquainted and some you recognize, but this is where you find yourself as of current.
How could I not recognize a Velociraptor? Sitting
On a
top of
slightly
another
bigger Velociraptor.
And is that
Microraptor.
slightly
Not
You're a
Veloc-
Microraptor?
No, Magraptor
sorry, I'm
and Velociraptor is
sorry.
completely different to Utahraptor.
I don't. Are you a Mormon?
No,
Being a
what the
Utah
fuck?
raptor?
Utahraptor is a different species of like raptor.
Sorry, I forget that you people don't know what Utah is.
What is
It's
Utah?
Mormonville.
Utahraptors
It's
look
the
cooler
holy
than
land for
Velociraptors.
Mormonism. This isn't a joke.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
I can't believe you guys don't know about Mormons.
jingle, jingle, jingle.
Jingle,
But yeah,
jingle.
I'm just gonna.
Jingle.
All I'm saying is, Cryo is just gonna be sitting polishing his gun.
Oh
Is that
wow!
a euphemism?
Yeah, I was
you gotta
about
do
to
maintenance.
ask.
Come on.
Cryo out in the open, polishing his barrel. Damn, dude, what the fuck? I mean, whatever suits your fancy, I
Wow.
guess. But like, fuck, all right.
Wow, someone really likes his extended barrel.
God, you've been polishing that thing the whole caravan ride. You think you get chafed or something? What the fuck?
All right, so okay, I think we should do something to get to know each other better, since we're apparently going to be stationed here for at least an hour or two. So let's go around the circle and say one thing that we have like about ourselves. Yes,
Um,
I'll start. So I'm a private detective, and I like solving crimes. All right, now to my left, because we're gonna go counterclockwise.
But counterclockwise is me.
No,
No.
we're going clockwise because it's to my left. Sorry about that.
you're just doing it so I go next, aren't you?
No, I'm doing it so that it goes to my left. Sorry, I just forgot what clocks look like.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm too young. I've never seen an analog clock in my life.
Anyway, no matter.
He seems very confused by this idea of like sharing, like it's almost like boasting about yourself. Like she's just sort of like,
It's still beneath you.
It's an icebreaker. Your fun fact could be that you think that this is beneath you.
no, it's not beneath her. It's just weird.
Can I be beneath you? Please.
Get your fucking passport.
I know.
Don't complain about I have to do things.
I
Ugh.
do things.
Okay,
Bureaucracy. Ugh.
move back on topic.
Yes.
And the topic is my fat deer ass.
Yes.
Is that the thing you're proudest of?
No, I'm trying.
Oh, okay.
Ratio. So we're just gonna donate.
No, do you like the tongue? Got it.
We're going to shorten it to ratio, just because it's
Ratio.
easier when we're when I'm talking about her. All y'all have to refer to her by her full name, but me.
Wow. Wow. Wow, noted.
So she sits there and says, I'm the first of my people to come out here. I trained my life to be the chronicler, but the other chronicler, another one was chosen. So now I am here. And she gets out her giant book. She writes something down in it quickly. It's too warm here. And she looks at the person. Fucking hell! They!
Stand a little bit away from the fire.
It does not matter.
Oh, okay. Okay, mixed nihilist. Jeez.
Oh, not in that fashion. I mean, and she sort of gestures to her thick coat. Any place is going to be a bit warm for me. And at that, She
As soon
says,
as you say that, you sort of get a glance from Utami.
Girl,
like,
don't I know it?
and at that they just start taking off their clothing.
See, I should have
Okay.
kept the art that I originally put in there. There you go. How far are you going?
All the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Yep.
Thanks for the
So-
show.
So there's cryo polishing his gun.
There's
Well,
very
we're
large.
gonna look up like, what the fuck? I didn't expect the fucking show. I could have asked that from my best friend.
This is
So,
sort of
does
this
your-
very large, sweaty deer sitting next to you.
Does your culture have a concept of modesty?
She just gives you this. They.
They. They.
She says as she takes another sip of her whiskey.
Why are you getting
Hmm.
drunk at D&D? This is serious business. No alcohol, no drugs. We must be straight-laced like we're going to church. Except instead of church, we're going to be...
I'm having
fighting-
a single dram of whiskey, all right?
I don't know what a dram is.
Jingle, jingle.
I really don't.
Yes, jingle jingle.
She. They.
Okay. Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Look at you with this sort of questioning look. One ear is sort of perked up, the other one is sort of flopped to the side.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
No, they're just looking at you with this idea of like, what is this word that you have just said?
Oh, okay, well, that's all I
Apologies,
need to know.
this is not my first language.
Why do you wear clothes, though?
Jesus Christ.
No, like, genuinely, if you don't have a concept of modesty, then why do you, like, wear clothes?
To protect my fur from getting dirty.
But, like, you still have to wash your clothes. And you still have to wash yourself.
Trial is just gonna be like, do you ever stop fucking questioning people? I know you're a detective and all.
Terrible detective.
I get you're a detective, lad, but fucking hell.
Angresho just looks at you again, like, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that, I don't actually know. I kind of just look at you and then just sort of don't say anything.
Most of the time, there's no need to wash our fur.
Why? Go into more detail.
For fuck's sake, like, Trial looks out.
Okay,
I
fine.
don't know.
Your turn is over. You already said the one interesting thing about you, which is you don't have modesty. Let's move on to,
Oh, someone's
Krill.
getting spicy.
Very.
Let's move on to Krill. I'm sorry. No, I just, sorry.
Trial.
No, I think it's you're adorable. First of all, second of all, Angresho's just gonna look at you again, like,
Jingle, jingle.
Jingle, please.
why am I being
Kyle,
asked to
go.
explain this?
Because most cultures have a concept of modesty.
They just look at the person to their left, like, I don't understand. Can you perhaps? Never mind. Please, just.
Kyle, it's your turn. Please say something interesting
Please,
about you.
right. Hi, do you like dragons? Because we got a shit ton back at home.
We
I
have
do like
dragons at home.
We have tons of dragons at home that like to eat us.
Sounds something.
Oh, it's a mutual thing, and we managed to find a way to make it that it benefits us. So,
Angresho just looks a little confused.
yeah, anyone outside of Clipsera would be confused.
then- Turns to Aster and just asks, "Why are you conducting interviews?"
What? I mean,
Why
I
you?
don't know.
What?
I just want to get to know people better.
talk about me, and then goes, "How about we go back to us?"
Yeah. What? Hey, you're interviewing me right now, huh?
Wow.
They
Anyway,
just take out their book and write something down again.
My entire goal in life.
well,
is
you
to-
two
is to
fucking
make-
lovers kiss already.
Please.
There's
No,
a tent in the corner. Can you two please just go in there and fuck already?
look, you got to understand. My entire purpose in life is to not let people know if I'm being serious or just rage baiting.
Anyway,
Anyway, Shohei Ohtani, your turn.
yes, I look at Dogo and go, "Yay, Otani, your go."
There's be sitting there with like my blade, sort of whetstone in hand, sort of sharpening the side the whole time.
Another
Euphemism.
person who
Yes.
likes keeping their weapon perfectly in good
A lot of
condition.
weapon polishing happening tonight, huh?
Well, you never know when we're in combat.
Wow, I put y'all on a map and you think there's going to be combat? What the fuck?
Hey, I'm a part of military. Leave me be. I'm just doing fucking procedure, okay?
Well, yeah, so, Otami there, you polishing your sword.
And just my first time this far down near the capital, so exploring. Haven't seen much. It's good.
That's always good.
By the way, you look really fucking fluffy.
Yes, I take luscious care of my fur. Thank you.
Oh, I do apologize in advance if you feel my hand runs through your fur.
Damn, that's forward. What the fuck?
At least I'm forward, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna touch Big Dogo" without telling them.
God.
Pets are welcome.
Extraordinarily forward, let me tell you.
Anyway,
Beria.
yeah.
I see.
Sorry.
I
I literally have to go in like 2 minutes, so like, jump, jump.
Adva. Hi.
Oh, well.
I like shinies
Ah.
and money and shinies. How about
Shows a shiny bullet. Here, you can have this.
yoink?
Have shiny bullet.
But yeah, hi. Goes into tent.
Okay, you're gonna go sit on your shiny pile?
Why the fuck is one of Stalin's secret police linked?
Because her name is Beria.
No,
It's
no.
based off of the deity, though.
I don't know what
It's
deity you're
it's
talking about.
Gaelic.
All I know,
It's literally
Yeah.
Gaelic.
I only know the Venti Beria. I hope you understand. I don't know anything about these Gaelic deities. I'm anti-religious. I intentionally try to learn nothing about any religion ever. No, that's a lie. I'm sure it has very deep and significant meaning. It was
Okay,
just
well,
bother me.
I have to head.
Yeah, catch
Okay.
you later.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say. So with
Tommy's
that,
gonna like just get up and go at his tent.
You go to bed.
Yes.
I was gonna say. So with that, with things being what they are, then we will call session there.
Righto.
So yeah. So thank y'all for playing.
Yee.
All right.